Well, well, well. What have I found here? Man like Don Artie playing Age of Mythology. Let's go, baby. Just like I am with Age of Empires 3, I'm being a sneaky little rat. And I'm having a look on the ladder. I'm having a look at games, seeing who's playing, who's on the ladder. And guess who I just found? Mr. Don Artie, ladies and gentlemen. Don Artie, me and Don Artie go back, baby. I'm acting like we're best mates, but he's a great guy. He's been playing since he started. Well, certainly saw him start with Age of Empires 3. He was playing Age of Empires 3D for a long time. Then he played Age of Empires 4, and he was a really top player on Age of Empires 3. He was a really good player on Age of Empires 4. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do the triple whammy and be a really good player on Age of Mythology? I think so, and I'm definitely his biggest supporter. So let's go, Don Artie. He might not be very happy with me sneaking into one of his lobby games, but here I am, baby. Don Artie playing Age of Mythology. He's going in as red, starting in the sort of south of the map, southwest, west-south, whatever you want to call it. And he's playing as Loki. Interesting. So he's going to start with the spy ability. Ooh, baby, I feel sorry who he's playing against. But for all I know, this guy could be a pro, so you just never know. This is such an exciting time to start Mr. Don Artie buying the premium edition. Dang! Don Artie not skimping on those dollars like me, getting mugged off, buying the game for the premium edition for an extra $20 just to get mugged off so we can say, la-di-da, I got the game. I can play it a week before you peasants. But you do get the DLC as well, so that's pretty neat. Okay, so Loki versus, I believe, is that Ra? I think that's Ra, it is. So that's the Egyptians. So Rain, so for anyone who doesn't know, I'll be speaking like everyone's a noob for a little while to come, because I am a noob as well. So if anyone doesn't know, oh, where did that spy go? Interesting. So if anyone doesn't know, every time you start the game, you start with a power, depending on the pantheon you went in with, started the game with, and then each age up, you get another 2 options with different demigods, if you will, and they give you different powers. So every age up, you get a power in this game, and you can use that power once for free, and then you can use it a second time, but depending on the power, it might have a long cooldown, it might be expensive to use a second time, some will have a smaller cooldown and be less expensive, but that's the whole point of the game. There's lots of strategy to this. And we can see here, Guzin is in the blue, right? So Don Artie. So if we go to Don Artie and we look at his map, normal, he used the spy on one of these villagers. Oh, Don Artie, you naughty, naughty man. And I love it. So you can see here, this is his line of sight right now. This is Don Artie's line of sight. He sees his base. He's got some line of sight going on down here.
Yo.
And then he's got a spy to see what's going on. He sees that there's a wooden wall going down. He sees that there's these... I've seen so many people do this. You see these little segment of walls go down in front of the sentry tower or the outpost, whatever you want to call it. And that's apparently a really good way of stopping any siege against the tower. So it makes it very difficult for units to siege that tower. So nice start by both here. These guys clearly know what they're doing. So Don Artie, currently on 15 villagers, whilst his opponent's on 17 villagers. And you do have the option of making villagers auto-queue in this game. Age 2 is in for Don Artie, and he's aged up with Undermine. So that targets a path of destruction along which to damage enemy buildings, walls and towers instantly collapse, and other buildings take considerable damage. But look at this age up from Ra. He gets that mythical unit upon aging up, and his power is going to be the Shifting Sands. Target your own or allied units, and then target the location where you wish to teleport them. So it's basically like a teleportation device, and you get this cool Wadjet. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. If you think my pronunciation for Age of Empires was bad, it's going to be 10 times worse in this game, and I'm not going to apologize for it. Donati going down. He's got a temple over here. He's got a great hall. He's putting down a longhouse. He's going to be rushing. I love it. Donati already going to be rushing. Now, I haven't played much Ra at all. I've played a little bit of Loki, the god, what's the Norse gods. So I know a little bit more about them than I do the others. I like Zeus. I like the Greek mythology gods at the moment. They seem to be my favorite. But a lot of people obviously playing with the Norse at the moment. The DLC is a Norse god as well, Freya. And look at this defensive capability coming in from Ra. I have heard that Ra's a very good... It's a very good... I'm about to say civilization then. A very good pantheon to, like, do the Age 3, Age 4 builds. And look at this defensive... This is beautiful play here by Guzin. Even his houses, I mean, they can be taken down quite easily. He's got his temple, but everything is in a very defensive position, so I really like this. It reminds me of, like, playing Dutch in Age of Empires 3, where you kind of put your banks in a wall formation. So, yeah, this guy knows how to play, baby. Already putting down some farms, so he's used all of his livestock. He does have some chickens over here, but again, does have some berries as well, but putting down some farms... Usually that would be a bad thing, but I'm guessing with Ra, that's probably a good idea to do. It does normally take a lot of wood, but I don't know if it's the same. Farms cost 35 gold with this Pantheon. So there you go. He has put down another village center as well. So guys, anyone who doesn't know, usually you build town centers from these settlements on the minimap you can see here. And you put them down here, and it gives you more population space. However, with something that's new to Retold, you can build these village centers. They're basically the same thing, but they don't give you extra population, and you can build them anywhere. We got some rain going down here, and Ra has used rain, which target anywhere to make all villagers on the map gather from farms faster. Your villagers gather the fastest. So, right now, his villagers are gathering at 1.58 per second. That's massive! So this rain ability, which looks like it's not even halfway done yet. That's a massive boost. We've got a priest hero coming in here as well.
Into you.
A few axemen. It's a really nice start here. And this is scary, actually. This is already really scary. Even though Donati's up in score, we see here that Guzin's on 31 vills and potentially gonna pull further away because he's on essentially 2 TCs. Let's have a look at Donati, see what's going on here. You see here, these guys get the ox carts. So rather than having to build granaries or store carts, storehouses, this game works for the economy side. It works more like Age of Empires 2 than it does for Age of Empires 3. So you have to collect your units and you have to have a drop-off point. The Norse gods get the ox carts where they can drop the stuff off to. Okay, a couple of raiding cavalry. Finding that hero unit, that priest that looks like it wanted this the Gambantine. So you get these kind of relics across the map. And they do different things. They have different kind of abilities. You see here, there's one over here as well. This one, drop sites, ox carts, houses, and manors cost less and are built faster. So that's pretty good. And this one here, temple improvements are cheaper by 25%. So they are really worthwhile getting, but you can only pick them up, I believe, with hero units. And generally, you drop them off to your temple. I have no idea what just happened there, but Donati is in Age 3 now, as is his opponent, Ra. So Ra have the Locust Swarm, target a path of destruction, summons a plague of locusts that attack enemy units and buildings, devouring farms, livestock, and berry bushes. So really, that's a really nice power. However, Walking Woods, target near a forest to animate the trees to attack nearby enemies. The animated trees are strong against buildings and decent against units. Received from Njord. Damn, this is like, am I playing a Lord of the Rings game? We're gonna get Ents, baby. We're gonna get March of the Ents from the forest. Let's go. And there come the March of the Ents. Let's go, the Walking Woods. We've got ourselves a Lord of the Rings game going on here. We've got Mountain Giants from the Age Up Mythical units going ham. Don't know what that Horn of Gondor is, but it is going off. So we've used the Walking Wood power. He does have the Undermine power still to go. Look at these Ents. Look at these. Oh my god, it's hilarious. And I love it. Yes, Don, let's go. Blue is on 44 Vils and Don is on 32. Don does have more units, though. Far more units right now. The town center, or the settlement, should I say, the village center is attacking. I believe it does less damage than the normal town center. Oh, we got some raiding going on here. What are these villagers doing? Did he use shifting sands? Oh, my goodness me. We got the rock, look. He's used the locust swarm as well. I think I missed it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to look at two things at once. And I think Donai's down to 26 villagers. He just lost so many villagers. It's going to be now or never for him. He needs to make something happen. And look at this defensive buildings here. Look at the defensive town that he's created here. All of these units have to walk the long way around. And this is just pure, beautiful defensive play from this player here, Mr. Guzin. We've got cavalry raids going on over here. Donai is raiding these villagers. It's his turn to kill some villagers. And look how many villagers he just killed. And with that, Guzin calls the GG just as it was getting exciting. What a beautiful counter raid here with the heavy raiding cavalry. Beautiful stuff. We look at this. We've got one of the eagles from Lord of the Rings now as well, the Rock. Oh my goodness me. And it was looking like he probably wasn't gonna take down this base over here. But yeah, that was I loved the March of the Ents there. That's from now on, the Walking Woods. This is called March of the Ents from now on. I don't care what you say. This is March of the Ents, okay? Because it sounds way cooler. And I love how he just he just decimated a little bit of this forest. And oh, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Great raid on both sides there. We missed a huge raid here. Donati went down to 28 Vils, but then got a huge raid, and he was about to kill every single one of these villagers. So Donati was about to have the eco lead as well. More units coming in, throwing axemen. We got human units, we got mythical units, we got March of the Ents, we got eagles, we got everything in this game, baby. And if you cannot watch this game and say you did not enjoy that, guys. I think I'm going to be enjoying Age of Mythology Retold, I'm not going to lie. Let's have a quick look at the post-game. Beautiful music. Look at that music. You saw there, Guzin was pulling away with that extra town center that he had, but it did not matter. Donati, he made his move when he needed to, and look at the military units. Just had way more military units, but it was a nice game all the same. All resources in favor of blue, which was to be expected because he built an extra town center. But great stuff there. Really, really nice stuff there, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. Any Lord of the Ring fanboys out there, hook me up. Guys, hope you enjoyed that one. I'll catch you in the next game. Peace.